Hi, I'm Zoe, I'm your character for today, and I'll help you to discover me through my logo. But first, let us guess which main element I choose to be my logo. Guess what Pokemon it is?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's a cat. A ghost of a cat to be exact. Why do I choose a ghost of a cat as my main element? It is mainly due to the fact that I love the idea of a cat having 9 lives along with the phrase curiosity kills the cat. But what I'm trying to convey here is if cats are capable of having 9 lives and mine is a ghost of a cat, it may not probably use up all of my 9 lives. And also the phrase curiosity kills the cat, it is not actually the entire phrase. It is in fact curiosity kills the cat, but satisfaction brings it back. And even though I, as the cat, has used up all of my life due to my curiosity, which is my fault, I return back even as a ghost due to the satisfaction of the consequences of my pure curiosities. And I was a child, I've been always full of curiosities. This is an open self trait of mine, always eager to learn, always asking random questions at random time just because it crossed my mind, and then I'm not afraid to add upon them. And I also like to associate myself with cats since they are, cute little gremlins climbing up to high places and doesn't know how to get down by themselves. Picky with the food, selective of humans who could touch them, napping all day long, being in the nest by disturbing their owners, my parents, and staying up late at night doing what God knows. They sound practically much the same. All of these behavior are pretty much a part of my open self since they are known by the Homo sapiens around me. And I also left out the mouth of the cat, if you notice, because that meant tail, no tail, or should I say that cat. I love to observe the surrounding and keep whatever information, both good or bad, I gain to myself only. Since I said earlier, I'm just simply full of curiosities and I have no hidden beliefs. And I'm practically, a see-through person. I believe this is my hidden self, as people, would never guess how much I figure out about their minor yet subtle repeating habits that shape themselves as a person. And also the knife is pointed backwards, which means I got my back. Therefore, I believe that I would be, pretty hard to get backstabbed as I already drew out a knife at my back. And even if the ghost of my cat look very cute and very welcoming, like Casper the Friendly Ghost, it doesn't mean I'm totally harmless. I'm friendly and quite open, and you can practically see through me hence the see-through ghost. But I am also ready to throw a fight whenever needed. I choose knife instead of sword because I prefer a close range fight. And the blade is spotless, yet the handle has a hint of blood, indicating that I don't drag previous fight into another, hence the clean blade. And I don't just clean my hands and hide the fact that I've used that knife before. Therefore, the bloodstained handle. I believe that this will be my hidden self, as none of my peers will expect me to retaliate, as I always look like a very calm, a very logical person. Therefore, avoiding any confrontation in a fight. I'm actually more of an analytical person when it comes to fight. I will just observe and look for any meaning or opening or weaknesses before I jump on them like a cat who hunts or play with its prey. That instead of using paws, I'll be using a knife, which produce a cleaning cut instead of a jack due to the claw. And the abstract design acts as the background of my logo. It is simply to show that my ghost is the see-through. As a person, I doesn't have much to hide, and I also choose abstract design to symbolize an honest self of me, which is waiting to be discovered by either me or the people around me. And the color that I choose in a general way is basically the shade of a bluish green. To be more exact, they are called Mammoth Mountain 5883AC and Blue Mine 306472. I choose this color as I simply like the shade of green, as it is not too bright and not too dark, which is just nice, It's calming yet full of mystery. And Michelle Neff 2015 also stated that people with green color personality strengths tend to be perfectionist, analytical, conceptual, cool, calm, inventive, and logical. They seek knowledge and understanding as well as always looking for explanations and answers. I believe that this could be my blind self, as I never actually view myself as perfectionist nor very analytical or calm. My friends share with me that they could count on me in time of crises, as I'm always calm, and able to give them the logical solution, which I don't expect myself. And yeah, the gray color. In color psychology, gray represents neutrality and balance. I love this color. Its color meaning likely come from being the shade of blue between black and white, according to Ferrer 2019. And as for knife and abstract background, I choose grey because I believe that the world is not simply in black and white. One's action, which is the knife, and background does not simply determine if one's right or wrong. For instance, I believe that beating someone for insulting their family is neither right or wrong. Some people will believe that, violence is not the solution or answer. But the world is grey. For the rat, the eyes are red as I had trouble sleeping at night, hence the red eyes due to lack of sleep. And I also not a person who put to red, because living as the eldest of a 7 siblings, and interning as a customer care at hospital during COVID has built up my patience and tolerance more than the people around me could try me. I've been yelled at in public due to the patient's own mistake and haven't got an apology, and managed to stay cool, calm, and yes, how can I help you, sir? So what the worst my peers could possibly do to round me up, I've run the PPE, the hot plastic and handle like 40 plus patients during COVID during the month of Ramadan. On top of that, I believe that having a high patient level is one of my open self, as everyone has seen this very patient side of me, as I never lash out in public. I mean cool. And if you could see this is the complete logo or the complete version of the logo, and I believe that I had got well in showing my character by showing my blind, open, hidden, and unknown self that had been carefully integrated in the logo. Till then, goodbye, go train your Pokemon and go find yourself.